Yeah?
Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down. Just for what's right.
Yeah.
Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely.
Oh. Ooh.
Paying them back double indeed.
I like it.
I like the way you think, Turin.
That's good. That's a good plan, actually, right there. I like it.
First things first, we need to get our hands on Turin's source code.
That's gonna be rough.
The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
That's fair. So into
Thankfully,
Parallax we
have the
go.
best hacker in Neo SF right here.
You. You?
Don't you make me blush now.
Yay.
We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind. I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Yay, breaking and entering.
You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear. We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted.
Hey, that's good.
Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom
Don't give them
firmware update
coffee
that'll
yet.
make any ROM it's installed on.
We don't give them coffee until we break in.
I have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
Oh?
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company.
Oh.
So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
Oh, I want to set things on fire, though.
That sounds like a workable plan.
I won't set things on fire.
I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat.
Why?
I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
That's fair.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
Yeah. Yeah, the world's gonna be a little bit crazy. This is gonna be a very weird situation
But
that we're getting into.
Kinda need to get something off my chest.
No, we don't need things off chests. Keep it on your chest. Keep it there. Just got a lot of things off of chests. Just keep it there.
I'm actually glad Turin went out.
Oh no.
They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top.
Let's do it.
I don't even know where to start. The beginning. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Honestly, actually, though, if you can tell us a bit from the beginning, probably will help piece all this together.
So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there.
You're from Texas.
I'm California born and raised.
Oh.
Napa Valley.
I don't know what that is, but oh. Huh.
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change. My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them.
What? No, you are totally part of the social norm. Look at your dual colored hair and your strange outfit. Nope, totally normal.
They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense. Especially after my sister Catherine moved out.
No.
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo-SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school.
No.
I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
Drug.
She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker.
That makes a lot of sense now.
She was TOMCAT.
It's
She
the
let me
title.
learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world.
TOMCATs. That makes sense, yeah. I saw the name in all caps and I thought that it could have been an organization or something, but...
She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security. I was just along for the ride.
But you... But...
She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face.
But you told we... Oh, that's a lot of trust we put in you being a very good hacker. Thankfully... something went right.
She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right.
Yeah. Jail time at the very least.
But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave quite a fireworks show.
Huh.
Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as TOMCAT and took credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. It's alright, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time.
Honestly, you're lucky to...
No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently.
Also, yeah, no, you're lucky you got what you got.
I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out, there was an accident.
Oh.
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact. And that was it.
Oh.
It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her.
Huh.
If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here.
I mean, she wouldn't have had much of a life, though. She'd have, like, a life of prison.
And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident. Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human?
Yeah.
Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again. So I became TOMCAT. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted.
From the inside.
Catherine was. If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be.
Oh. Tomcat the second. The Tomcatning.
But over time, that little bot has grown on me.
Tomcat 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Maybe you have to.
Hey.
I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it.
We're between a rock and a cyber place.
It's bigger than me and my vendetta.
It's bigger than me and my vendetta. Tyrion and his vendetta, their vendetta, and you and your vendetta. There's a lot of vendettas.
I just wanted to get that all off my chest.
Hack the world. Oh, I'm friends with Tomcat.
My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself.
No.
Still, I won't let her go unavenged.
Yeah.
We're so close to bringing them all to justice.
Evil hand thing.
I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end.
Huh.
I've been carrying all this for so long, and
It's off your chest.
I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out.
Yay.
I hope we can really do this.
Oh.
Friends,
Hello, friend.
I've returned. I'm ready.
Good. We've wasted enough time already.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's happiness times.
I've marked the location of the data center on your map.
Data center entered city map.
You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
Ooh.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty. Get going, you two.
Huh.
I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Thank you again.
Good thing Tyrion is very gullible.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by parallax. It's about time we hurt him back. Good luck.
So, we've got that. I'll go back home real quick. Oh! This is Tomcat in your apartment.
Hey there. I'm a little busy. What do you need?
Neat! Well, this seems as good of a time as any to call this episode. There's been a lot of exposition the last 4 episodes, I think it's been. I recorded 2 sessions, but I set it up to record 2 episodes, and then each episode ended up being 40 minutes because of all the exposition, and there wasn't a good time to pause it, so I'll have to break them down. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that happened. We're in the end game now, and who knows what will happen. So this is Electric Wolf signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.